I'm Pin from Sikth, and I'm here with my Blackmachine B2. So initially Doug, who is literally the sole entity of Blackmachine, turned up at a show we were doing, London show, and he pretty much just appeared with a sort of one of those Ritter soft bags with two of them in there, and he's pretty much just come up, rocked up and been, "We've got to try these out." So I tried them out, and at the time it didn't actually have this headstock, so I sort of got in there very early on, but the feel, the quality, and how he spoke about the instruments and his whole philosophy behind it sort of took me in. But more than anything, just getting hold of one of them was just, yeah, this feels right for me. I came from that kind of super strat kind of thing, but I think I'd tired of dealing with Floyd Roses and things like this, and so yeah, to have the hard tail just felt comfortable, and this was kind of his design. So the ebony right through, the swamp ash body, overoid binding, then you've got the rosewood neck with the ebony fillets, and this was kind of the, I suppose, original look of the guitars, and I just took that for what it was, and it was comfortable and sounded great. I went a bit different with my other one, which we can speak about briefly. So that one's mahogany bodied with a sapila top, and then same rosewood neck, but with snakewood sort of fretboard and the fillets. So that one sounds quite different. It's also insanely thin. Like, this one is a slim guitar, that one is pretty much neck width, but it's, again, I could talk for hours about how he thinks about things, but his philosophy then, I think he was looking at density and how he got his tone and sort of action was that. So the swamp ash, being a lighter wood, was thicker. This mahogany one was particularly dense lump, and he made it extremely slim. Right, so these, I can't remember what they're called, but Doug basically made these for himself, effectively. So they're made by a company called ASL. They're pretty low output for me. I was using sort of the higher output, around 14 to 16K. I think these are 11.5 down to sort of 8.5. I was very dubious, having come from, way back when playing guitars with EMGs, but rapidly disliking the feel of them, to going through the bare knuckles. And then he's like, "You've got to give this a go. Just let me take your output down." And I did. And now the dynamics and effect with the volume knob and controls, I think they clean up extremely well and give some amazing tones with the coil tap in single mode. And I believe, if I'm not wrong, they are a Alnico magnet. There's no sort of major ceramic thing, so it's really not your typical current modern metal kind of pickup. So it's it works for me. With Sikth, our tuning's really based around just being a half step down, and then we predominantly play in this one, which is your sort of G sharp at the bottom. So we've got an octave, which gives our heavier feel. People always ask, well, why didn't you go 7-string? Quite frankly, for us, it wasn't comfortable, and we felt we had the dynamics. And I think not having the sort of extra string in between allows us to sort of jump a lot more. And we do a lot of tapping, so getting to the highs and lows is kind of our thing done that way, so we didn't need that additional string. Beyond that, then we have the drop D style. I guess that's being coming from an early 2000s or 90s band, that was the sort of low tuning at the time. And then a couple of songs are in standard shape tuning, half step down. I also use sort of open C tuning a lot, but that's with aliases rather than this. So that again throws up the options. I like experimenting with tunings, but Sikth, we just adjust the bottom string a lot.